baking with Sammy. Today we are going to make avocado protein brownies. For the ingredients today, you're going to need 1 to 2 avocados that are very ripe. You'll need Hershey's cacao. I use the dark because I like the dark flavor. You'll need protein powder. I use a plant protein chocolate flavor from Shaklee. You will also need sea salt. I add in spices like cinnamon, ginger, pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to do some turmeric and nutmeg today as well. You'll need baking powder, some vanilla, eggs, and my favorite, dark chocolate chips. So in here I have 2 extremely ripe avocado. It's been sitting in the fridge, so it looks a little gross. The recipe calls for 2 eggs, so I'm going to use one regular egg and then 1 egg white. If you have a little blender, NutriBullet, or some form of mixer, that'll work. This is just an immersion blender, little thing, so it works out perfectly for mashing this all together. I'm gonna add in my vanilla. So our avocado, vanilla, and egg is all blended up. Nice creamy goodness there. Avocados are really good healthy fats. Also, it's nice that this recipe is flour-free. You just have the cacao and the protein powder. I'm gonna do the dry ingredients here. I'm just gonna start out with a 1/2 cup of the cacao, a teaspoon of baking powder, do some salt, cinnamon. I like lots of cinnamon, so I don't usually measure it. I'm gonna do some ginger. I'm also gonna add in some turmeric. Turmeric is supposed to be really good anti-inflammatory. That with the cinnamon. Cinnamon is really good at stabilizing your blood sugar. Have some nutmeg and then some pumpkin pie spice just to add some flavor in there. And then I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of the protein powder and then mix this up. Get that chocolatey goodness mixed in with the avocado. So the recipe turned out a little bit too thick. I'm gonna add some almond milk in there. I use the unsweetened original kind. We'll do 1/4 cup at a time just to try and get this a little bit more, not quite so thick. So I ended up adding in 1/2 cup of almond milk. We have our batter all mixed up. Now, best part, adding in the chocolate chunks. That's one reason I don't add any sweetener to this, because adding in the chocolate chips, that definitely adds in a little bit of a sweet taste to it, so you don't need to have any extra sugar, any extra sweetener to it. So I'm gonna add in, these are some big chunks, so I'm gonna do about a 1/2 cup. Mix that in. Of course, you can always add more if you want. Add white chocolate, you can do little caramel pieces. I'm just doing dark chocolate for this recipe. And we're gonna spray our pan with coconut oil. I like coconut oil, I think it tastes better with baking. And here we go. Just spread it around evenly in the pan. Our oven is preheated to 325 degrees. And then we're gonna put these in for about 40 to 45 minutes and then check on them. Do the toothpick thing, see if it's cooked all the way through, and see how they turned out. Put them in the oven, set the timer for 40 minutes, and now we wait. Let's test it out. You're good to go. Did about 40 minutes and then put them in for another 2-3 minutes, and they are all done. Thanks for tuning in to watch me make some avocado protein brownies. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Subscribe to my channel, like and comment below. Follow along for more recipes and workouts to come.